All right, we are live.
Okay, good.
Live and in color.
Yeah. All right. Anna, would you please tell Dan how to unmute?
Dan, if you need to unmute yourself to make a motion, if you wave your, are you familiar with Zoom?
Yes.
Okay, he's good.
Oh, good. Okay, thank you. So I don't think we have anybody else.
No
so-
RSVPs otherwise.
Pardon?
No RSVPs that we're waiting on.
Okay. All right. So now it's 7:33. So I will call the April 7th meeting of the Norwalk Fair Rent to order. And we have a quorum. So I would like to know, did everybody have an opportunity to go over the minutes of the previous meeting?
Yes.
Everybody? Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Hi, Diana. Okay. Hi. All right. So everybody is here. So if you have had the opportunity, I would appreciate it just to let me know. Okay, so when we're talking, just so I can write down names, I would really appreciate anybody who's making a motion or asking a question to please let me have your name first, because I'm putting my head down to write and so on. So all you have to do is just tell me your name and you're making a motion, or tell me your name and you're seconding the motion. And then we will go, on about discussion and, pardon me, if anybody has all in favor and any opposed and any abstentions. So that's what I would like to know. If you're making a motion and we are discussing something, please preface it by giving me your name. Okay. So everybody had an opportunity to read minutes from the previous meeting. Okay. So I would like a motion to accept the minutes of the previous meeting of March 3rd. Anyone?
Ravalis, Diana Ravalis, motion.
Oh, okay, thank you. Motion, and is there a second?
John Church.
Okay, thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, I'm just putting in favor. Okay, any discussion on the previous meeting minutes? Okay. Any opposed? Any abstentions?
Give me a pride extension.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I meant to abstain. I wasn't at the last meeting. I'm sorry.
That's what you said. We got it. Thanks.
Okay.
Yes,
And
Thank
thank you
you.
for saying your name.
yes,
Welcome.
thank you. I appreciate it. And Anna does too. Okay. So I'm next on the agenda, and my name is Patty Chenario, and I'm the chair. And I just want to say thank you for attending this evening. And we are happy to hear you and see you. And hopefully we'll have an opportunity to meet in person sometime soon. And on that note, I have no further business. And I am going to turn this over to Anna, and she will present director's report.
Good. Yes, I'm on. Okay, I'm unmuted. Good evening, and thank you for joining us this evening. As you may have noticed, we have the Chief of Community Services, Lamont Daniels, with us. He wanted to reintroduce himself to the commission. So before I go on with the director's report, I'll turn this over to Lamont.
Thank you, Anna, and good evening, commissioners. It's been a while. I think I've participated in one of your earlier calls. So I'm here today for a couple of things. One, I would like to officially and publicly acknowledge Anna's hard work and her commitment that you all know more than I do, as not only as a former city employee for the city of Norwalk, but she was a field representative or investigator, and I don't know that previous title, and then became and stepped in as the acting director for Human Relations and Fair Rent. And as you all know, she has identified that she's taken a position, but she won't be far from us. But I wanted to thank Anna for her service, her commitment, her passion. And I wrote a letter to our colleagues. And I also have learned so much. So Anna, I want to thank you. The city, on behalf of Mayor Rolling, wish you well. But again, you're only down the street. So we look to see you in different meetings and so forth. And thank you for your service and your just your work on behalf of families and residents. And then secondly, to the commissioners, I'm going to stay on and listen in. I will be kind of that point person. As you all know, we did post the position, so we do plan to hire. And we were just talking before we went live. Whoever takes this position, they have big shoes to fill. Because Anna, she does a phenomenal job, and she takes this work very seriously, specifically for our vulnerable residents and those who need the support services from a human relations and fair rent perspective. And so, Patty, I think probably the next step was me. Probably I'll reach out to you and let's just chat and think how I can be of support. The city is working as quickly as we can. We see the importance and value to bring someone ASAP, so we're working to do that. We just closed the position. We have some potential candidates that will be interviewing. So to know to this commission and to those that are watching, the city is committed to support this work. If in the interim there are critical cases, we will be lending and reaching out to our internal corporate counsel to help. And then if that means they'll file a formal complaint, we'll be reaching out to the commission. So my goal is that the continuity and the work will continue in this interim, just asking the commission and the public to be patient. But rest assured, we are committed to ensure that when residents call, in fact, if you call the Human Relations Fair Rent number, you're getting my cell phone. So I live on this phone, so we're taking calls, except after 5 o'clock, although Anna sometimes will take a call or two because that's how committed she is. But thank you for your time. I appreciate the work you as the commission, and Anna, you will be missed. And thank you for your hard work serving the city of Norwalk. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Lamont.
I like the snaps, John. So to go on with the director's report, intakes continue to be quiet, although we expect a significant increase to start as the Connecticut eviction moratorium draws to an end. Currently, the Connecticut eviction moratorium is set to expire April 20th. However, the less protective CDC eviction moratorium has changed, so it will not expire until June 30th, which should provide some protection for tenants, although not as much. Although we do have some hopes that Governor Lamont will extend our moratorium to match the CDC one, which he has done in the past. Federal rental assistance is also now available, which we hope will make a significant impact for the better for tenants who have gotten behind on COVID. We have 2 new cases since our last meeting. All cases that have not closed have been informed that I will be leaving and know to expect a gap in responses. All the landlords have been contacted to be informed of the usual anti-retaliation protections and be aware that they are not allowed to retaliate against the tenants. And all parties have been given the office main line and email. So if landlords decide to try and retaliate, they will still be able to reach someone. We don't anticipate too much trouble until the city can replace me, although as you know, as well as I do, sometimes things happen. Hopefully they won't this time. As you may have noticed, we have a new commissioner, Mr. Dan Darbandy. Hi, Dan. Mr. Darbandy currently works as a grants associate with Borealis Philanthropy, and we look forward to working with him and his insights on the commission. So welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome, Dan.
Yes,
Thank you very
welcome.
much. Pleasure.
As far as staff updates, as I'm sure you're all aware, this will be my last meeting with the commission, which I'm really sad to go. I love y'all guys. And my last day with the city was last Friday, and I will be moving on to work with the Norwalk Housing Authority as Director of Housing Operations. So at least I'm looking forward to working with Adam again. Both the director position and part-time position have been posted. I think Lamont has already covered that, so I'm going to skip this part of the report. But I have also put together very thorough binders, which both Patty and John have copies of. Although Patty's will also be mailed to her. That'll happen, Patty. That describe the process of handling the fair rent complaints with forms and explanations of what to do at each step. I'm hoping that copies of this will make sure that the commission continues on its normal procedures and will help minimize disruption to you and pending cases. Although I'm excited for this change, I'm very sad to be leaving all of you and cannot say enough how much I have loved working with this commission. I always say that this is the best commission that anyone could ever work with, and I'm very grateful to have had the opportunity to work with all of you. And that ends my director's report.
Thank you. We will miss you, definitely. Okay, well, not right away. So I'm calling on Anna yet again to present the motion, to review and discuss and the motions on open cases.
Okay.
So,
Case
okay.
1757-18, the negotiations are ongoing and staff recommends no action.
Motion, Revalis.
Okay, so, wait a minute.
And as
DR,
usual, the person who says their name gets the motion.
thank you. And
Samuel
thank you,
Pride,
Diane.
second.
Pardon?
Samuel Pride, second.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Pride. All right, any discussion on this? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, anyone opposed? Anyone opposed? No. Okay. And any abstentions? Okay, no action on that. Thank you.
Okay,
Okay.
case 1778-19, the tenant moved out. The main dispute remaining is security deposit, which this commission doesn't have much jurisdiction over. So when mediation failed, the tenant made the decision to withdraw the complaint. You should have all gotten a copy of the tenant's complaint withdrawal. So the staff recommends a vote to close the case.
John Church, motion to close case 1778-19.
Thank you. Is there a second?
Revalis, second.
Thank you. Okay. Any discussion on this? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstention? Okay, thank you.
Okay, case 1781-19, having issues with the lawyer calling us back, and it's not the one who has cancer. Negotiations are ongoing and the staff recommends no action.
Samuel
Motion,
Pride, no
Revalis.
action.
Pardon?
I think
Who got
Sam
it
Pride got
first?
it first.
Go ahead.
Okay. Okay, Mr.
I'll second
Pride.
it, Revalis.
Okay. And Thank you, Diana. Okay.
Okay.
I just had to make sure I was writing everything. Okay. Did I ask any discussion? No. All in favor? Opposed?
Aye.
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 And
Aye.
abstentions. Okay, thank you. Okay,
Okay, case 1782-20, negotiations are sort of ongoing. It's possible that one might go to another hearing, though we're hoping to avert that.
Oh, let's
But for
hope
right now, for right now, the staff recommends no action.
Motion Revalis.
thank you, Diana.
Pride
And
seconded.
Pride, okay. Any discussion on this? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Okay, thank you.
Okay, case 1784-20. The tenant moved out, but there is still some rent in dispute from the time when he filed the fair rent complaint. Negotiations are ongoing and the staff recommends no action.
Motion Revalis.
DR, second.
Samuel second.
All right, thank you. Any discussion on this? Pardon me. Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Thank you.
Okay, case 1786-20. The tenant informs me that he and the lawyer have reached their own agreement, but has neither given me a copy of the agreement nor a complaint withdrawal. So for right now, the staff recommends no action.
Motion Revalis.
Samuel
Thank you.
second.
Pardon, Sam?
Sam
Is that-
second.
Thank you. Okay. Excuse me. Any discussion? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
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 Any opposed? Any abstentions? Okay, thank you.
Okay, case 1787-20, negotiations ongoing, staff recommends no action.
Sam, no action.
Pardon?
Samuel, no action.
Oh,
John
thank
Church,
you.
second.
JC.
Anna, you're gonna have to be more cutthroat when
No,
Sonia Oliver joins.
I waited. I was like, let me let that go. Let me let somebody else do it.
Okay, is there any discussion
share.
on this particular case? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
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 Any opposed? Any abstentions? Okay, thank you.
Okay, case 1789-20, negotiations ongoing, staff recommends no action.
Motion.
Samuel, no action.
Thank you.
I'll second it.
I
Peter
think I
Holiday.
heard Diana Revolas make the motion. It was just very faint.
I said Revalis motion. I did. I didn't say motion, no action. So do you want to take that? Go
All right, so, all right. So Mr. Pride did not make the motion.
I heard Revolas, sorry.
Okay. All right, so, okay, Diana and, who seconded?
Dan.
Peter Holiday.
Pardon, oh, I beg
I
your
think
pardon.
Sam won that one.
Okay, any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions?
Okay, case 1791-20. This is the case that last time I gave y'all an incredibly doom and gloom report about how it was going to end in eviction. Good news. It is not going to end in eviction.
Oh, good.
The tenant got into subsidized housing, will be moving out shortly. The tenant has been mailed a complaint withdrawal form that she knows to return to the office once she's moved out of this housing. So this is actually going to end in a happy ending for everyone. The landlord will get the tenant out without eviction. The tenant will have nice, stable housing. It's a great happy ending. Staff recommends no action at the moment as we don't have the complaint withdrawal.
Motion, no action, Revalis.
No.
I'm
no.
so happy about that.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, Diana made the motion, second.
Darbandy, second.
Dan?
Got it in.
Yes, okay. Thank you. Okay, any discussion on this? All right, all in favor?
Aye.
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 Any opposed? Okay, any abstentions? Thank you. Okay,
Hey, case 1793-21, negotiations are ongoing, and I was really hoping to have that one settled, but unfortunately not. Staff recommends no action.
John Church, motion for no action on case 1793-21.
Thank you.
Second.
Who did it? Who seconded?
Diana Revolis.
Thank you. Okay, any discussion on this? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Okay, thank you.
Okay, and case 1795-21 reached a settlement agreement, which should be attached in your emails. The staff recommends a vote to close the case based on the settlement agreement.
Yay. Okay,
Aye.
Samuel, motion to close.
who said it?
Sam.
Okay,
Pardon?
The
Sam
first
Fry.
and Sam second.
I'm sorry. Diana made the motion?
I
I made the motion with said Revalis, and then Sam seconded.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, any
You're welcome.
discussion on this particular case? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Thank you. Okay, so now, item 5, presentation of new cases, and that goes to Anna.
okay, case 1796-21 at 13 Clinton Avenue, apartment 3. The tenant pays $660 per month. No, that is not a typo. For a one-bedroom apartment, the landlord is requesting an increase of $740 per month. The tenant
Holy
alleges,
mackerel.
the tenant alleges that the increase is unfair due to being more than twice his current rent, his limited income, and ongoing repair issues. The negotiations are ongoing, and the staff recommends a vote to hear the case.
John Church, move that we hear case 1796-21.
Second, Revalis.
All right,
Please.
thank you. And, okay. Any further discussion on this particular case? No.
Did the
Okay.
landlord explain why?
It's significantly,
Below, I
landlord
can
has-
understand.
yes, and for the rest, we don't discuss mediation very much.
That's true. Okay.
So,
that's true. I'm sure.
I'm
Sorry.
gonna, aside from that, I'm gonna, feel free and ask questions, but mediation we'll try and keep out of it.
Yeah, no, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Omit that question.
Okay. All right, so, pardon me. Anna suggested that we hear this particular case, 1796-21, and all in favor of hearing.
Aye.
Aye.
I'm sorry. John Church made the motion and Diana seconded. Am I correct? Okay.
Yep.
All right, so we are in favor of hearing, and any opposed? Any abstentions? Okay. Okay, back to you, Anna.
Okay, one last case, and this is not a typo. Case 1797-20 at 1 Glover Avenue, apartment 202. This case was filed, and as you can see, immediate action was taken on it. However, somehow it didn't get logged. So that was a logging issue, probably because Jasmine and I were both working from home, which is why I'm bringing it up now. It's still a new case and has a later number, but it was filed in 2020, so that's why it's -20. The tenant pays $2,250 for a 2-bedroom apartment. The landlord is requesting an increase of $60 per month. The tenant alleges that this increase is unfair because it is more than her Section 8 will cover. Negotiations are ongoing, and the staff recommends a vote to hear the case.
Samuel, I vote to hear the case.
Motion second, Revalis.
All right. And Anna seconded. Okay. Any discussion on this particular case?
I have a question less about this particular case and more about what controls might be in place as we go forward, especially with Anna leaving, that we don't have other cases that might fail to get logged or so on. That I don't know that the commission would have a way of being aware of that. And so I'm curious if there's a mechanism within Jasmine's purview that would identify those and could catch them if that happens again in the future.
I imagine it will help that now cases will all be going to the Fair Rent email rather than my individual email. So they'll all be going past Jasmine.
Okay.
I think this one was usually we tell them to send to Fair Rent, but this one got emailed to me individually. I think there was a caseworker involved. So everything should be forwarded. So the logbook should be back up to date shortly.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
Thank you. Okay. So, all in favor of hearing case 1797-20?
Aye.
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 Any opposed? Any abstentions? Okay, thank you. All right, so we are going to move down to old business, item number 6. Does anyone have any old business? No. Okay. And any new business?
I think, I don't know if this is the appropriate place for it, but I can't think of a better place for it. On behalf of the Fair Rent Commission and all the commission, sorry, on behalf of the Fair Rent Commission and all the commissioners who have been part of it through the years, I think that this is the appropriate time to thank Anna for her dedication and service to the commission, both as the investigator and then as interim director. She's been a marvelous support for Adam when he was here, and then a support for all of us since then. We can't say enough good things about the work that you've done, the effort that you've put in, the amount of time that you've taken just to make sure that everybody gets a fair hearing, but also the positivity and good spirits that you bring to the commission and to the work that you do, which I think makes everybody smile and makes everybody's day a little easier and get through the meetings a little, makes the meetings a little brighter. Really appreciate it. And so I wanted to thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Anna.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Yeah.
and thank you, everyone, for helping to make Anna's job better, because she made our jobs better. And I'm very, very appreciative and very, very sad that she will not be here, but I know she's going to be close by. So that's my wonderful good luck little little few words to Anna. The other thing is, Dan, again, welcome to Fair Rent. We're happy to have you as a new commissioner. And Anna, we're just going to say good luck. And this is what I think of you. I think everybody should applaud and just say good luck, and we're gonna miss you.
Well, thank you. I'm gonna miss y'all too. Y'all have been the highlight of my job. This has been the best commission to work with, and I appreciate all of your time and dedication. I know this is unpaid and sometimes exhausting work, especially the 3 a.m. hearing, which hopefully will never happen again.
Don't tell Dan
Yeah.
about that.
No, that was unusual and unfortunately necessary.
Yes,
Very
but
necessary.
we put things in place so that shouldn't happen again, and we did all get an award out of it. Thanks to Lesko.
That's true. Okay,
Too low.
unless
Can you
anyone.
hear me,
has-
Anna?
Yeah,
Can you
I
hear
have one
me?
thing. Hey,
Can you hear me,
Lamont,
Anna? Can
Pardon?
you hear
Lamont?
me?
Yes, I can.
You can. I just want to say, I've seen you in the field. I've seen you personally. I've seen you here, and you have been part of my evolution in whatever this is in working in the community. But I've seen you with the community, and I appreciate your dedication, not only on a professional but personal. And I just want to let you know that because you should know I'm a part of it. I live it. And now I'm here and I'm watching you from there to here. I appreciate you. And I just wanted to say that. That's all.
Very nice. Very nice.
Lamont, can you hear me?
Pardon?
I was looking for Lamont.
Yes, I'm here. I'm still here, Chief.
Oh,
Can you post the rental assistance program on the Norwalk City's Facebook page and Instagram page?
Sure, it has been posted, so I'll ask Josh to, maybe post it periodically, just so
Yeah.
people can see it regularly, but most certainly,
Okay.
you got it.
Okay. Anybody else?
Great job for the Baton Rouge kid.
Right. Okay, on that note,
Motion to
wow,
close?
I would like a motion to adjourn, and it's at 8:05. Would somebody
Samuel,
like to
motion
make
to
that?
adjourn.
I second it.
Who made the motion?
Sam
Sam.
Pride and Diana Ravola seconded.
Second it.
Okay.
I think she actually beat you to asking for it, but we'll give Sam the motion.
I'll let it go. I'll let it.
All in favor of adjourning at
Aye.
8:05?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? And any abstentions? Thank you all for being here this evening. Thank you so much.
Thank
And
you.
thank you again, Anna.
Thank
And
you,
welcome
Anna.
again, Dan. And
Hello.
hi to John Church and Mr. Pride and Lamont Daniels, Diana Ravolas, and who's on the phone?
Peter Halliday.
Okay, and Mr. Howe, oh, sorry, Mr. Howe, I did not recognize that.
If Telesco can email me if they want copies of the current case notes and the director's report, just shoot me an email with your email and I'll send you a copy to make the minutes taking faster.
All right, everyone in favor and nobody opposed, no abstentions. So we are adjourned.
Good night.
Good night,
Good night.
everyone.
Good night,
Bye,
everybody.
everyone.
Bye,
Nice to see you.
everyone.
Bye-bye.